Well, Peggy's parked up in the sun. We gave her a view of the cows so she can look at something, and or the digger, depending on what she prefers to look at. And we're off, aren't we?
We are.
Yes, we're going to take you guys in to have a look at this place, because this is just merely a small entrance pillar into the Chateau Villandry. Very much looking forward to seeing a pretty impressive French chateau. Nikki's house hunting, but I'm not sure we're going to quite stretch to Chateau Villandry.
I don't know. In the west wing, I could be in the east wing.
West wing, right, okay. But as it's about 12:30, we feel as though we should partake of some of those establishments.
Yes, there's some more down there.
Yeah.
Have a
little look. Got to get some energy, haven't you, to have a stroll around a castle.
Especially in 26 degrees.
Yes. You can see as well parking gratuit, which is free parking. Tourist office just down there. But they've also got motorhomes, service point for motorhome, and just behind this, all of this wall here is motorhome parking and some pretty big rigs there. Some tag axle stuff, 9 metres, so plenty of room to get in, no height restrictions. So yeah, certainly a place you could bring the motorhome, no problem at all, and park it, no problem at all, as we search for a bit of grub. Well, that didn't last long, did it? What do you think of your grub?
It's very tasty, yeah.
Yeah.
Omelette, chips and salad.
Can't go wrong, can you? Omelette, chips and salad, gone. And we might do a bit of a safari afternoon and stop in with the obligatory ice cream, of course, a bit later. But a lovely little lineup of restaurants here, all centred around the Chateau Villandry, it looks like. A whole sort of community around the chateau that we're about to go and see. Very nice, and about £8 per person for the omelette. Pretty good value. Yum. Wow, look, little sneak preview as we walk towards the chateau. That looks fab. Just gotta go in there and have a look at that, haven't we? Look at that. Spectacular. People picnicking outside. Hundreds and hundreds of cyclists around. It's obviously very popular. Looks like there's lots of organised tours, all wearing sort of similar reflective wear and things like that. And a lovely way, of course, to see the Loire Valley by bike. Passed one lot this morning that were all on electric bikes, all the same bikes. Organised tour by the looks of it. And this area particularly obviously is littered with some beautiful buildings, of which this is just one. There's quite a concentration around the Loire Valley if you're thinking of coming this way. And as always, cater fantastically well for motorhomes, as well as bikes.
Here, and lock up the bikes, folks, right? You have the 10-30 locks, and make sure to grab your...
Another organised tour just arriving. This is the entrance into the Chateau Villandry. And right round the entrance here, yet more lovely little ice cream shops. There we go, there's the €13 for adults, or you can just visit the gardens at €8. Another nod to the Loire by bicycle, La Loire à vélo. Lovely. Right, let's get in there. Wow, look at that. So we bought some tickets for the chateau and the gardens. Wow, yes. Lots of water here as well. Ooh, a few fishies in there. There's some big fish in there.
What are they?
I'd imagine, are they koi?
I don't know, massive.
Answers in the comments below, guys, or are they carp or koi or... Don't know my fish well enough. Wow, what an incredible building. Look at that. Just beautiful. So come into the castle first. We came in up the steps there, past that lovely moat, turned in to this building here. Look at that though, look how the gardens are laid out. Oh my word, I'm looking forward to seeing this. That is just extraordinary. A little bit of history there, built in 1536. Beautiful, through the window. Imagine waking up to a view like that every morning. Some of the famous residents of the chateau. Very nice too. Afternoon tea. Do you think we should get a set of those for outside the moho? Afternoon tea on the campsite. Be a bit of a job getting them in the garage though, wouldn't it?
It's rather a large garage, darling, for those.
Oh, what?
Right, it's time for lunch. Come
Oh,
on.
we off, are we? Oh, you've got the table ready, have you?
Yeah, okay.
Lovely.
Yeah, we've got fruit.
On the menu say fruit, is it? Oh, is that all? Isn't there some locally acquired deer or something from the forests of the Loire Valley? Oh, look at this. That's not bad for your dining room, is it?
Very nice.
Ah, this is where all the workers grafted away in the kitchen. Wow, a lovely old fireplace. Look at that. To think of some of the food that was created in this space. Wow. That looks fairly small, doesn't it? A child's bedroom, perhaps. Wow, look at the ornateness of the curtains and everything. Grief. Nice log fire for the winter. God, if you're on fire duty in the chateau, you must have had a lot of work, morning to night. Not sure about these beds, you know. look a bit small, don't they?
Yeah.
Good grief. What a stunning bit of land. That is just incredible. Into the library. Very ornate parquet flooring. Wow. This is the moat bedroom, as I guess surrounded on at least two sides by that beautiful moat outside. Yep. Wow, they're a bit spooky. Very spooky. Up another floor, it's the second floor. Incredibly grand staircases, weren't they? Definitely a little person's room. Yes, they do look a bit spooky, don't they? Yeah. Reminds me of that film. What was it, The Exorcist or something? We'll have to go and have a look in the keep, won't we? Looks like more stairs. So we're up to the roof, top of one of the towers. What a spectacular view. Just, oh wow, there is no other word, is there, folks? Absolutely wow. Just down there's where we came into that bridge. Good grief. What a staggering building. And there's even entrance to the gardens up at sort of roof height as well. Good grief. Wow, yeah. There's some embroidery there, isn't there?
Stunning.
Cool.
Oh, a piece of embroidery.
Yeah. Lovely airy space up here, still right up in the roof. So we're right up in the at the roof level, and yet that's also the exit, first exit to the gardens.
Go up.
Yes. Cool. Now that is a roof garden. So we're almost, about the same height as we were in the keep over there. You've got this beautiful space. Look at that. Lovely, peaceful space. Just following one of their routes, a little walk up into the woods. A welcome bit of shade, in fact, as it's probably in the sun. It's probably up around 30 odd now, which of course we love. Looks like they've got a nice little petite summer house there in the top corner of the garden. Everything is on just such a massive scale. You go out to do a bit of gardening, you'd come back about a year and a half later, wouldn't you? Cool, lovely little steps down. Believe it or not, apparently there are only 10 full-time gardeners here. You'd think it would need a load more than that, wouldn't you? And we're in fact stood under a lime tree, of which they planted over 1,000 lime trees. It takes 4 months to prune them every winter. Look at that, all around the edge of everywhere. And get this, we saw that it was dotted around with box hedging. 30 kilometres of box hedging. Those are some crazy figures. And 115,000 plants. Can't hear a single vehicle or anything. It's just so tranquil. And Vicky has found a very nice spot. I think I'm going to go join her on the bench.
Yes, I'm
Nice spot. Yes.
Who's going to do the lawn mowing tonight? I'll make the tea if you want to do the lawn mowing. I'll do us a salad. Shouldn't take you long.
Yes. Do you mean tea sort of in November or something, do you? Oh, I don't know. Give me a tractor. Yeah. Little tractor to pot around there on. Ah, that would be fun. Look at those two swans down there. Got the whole lake to themselves. That's out of a house they've got, isn't it? The house and gardens. That's the bridge that goes down to the moats around the chateau. Beautiful. See some of the, they are pretty big fish down there. Oh, the smell of the plants. Absolutely fabulous. And there they are, the team of gardeners. That has got to be a very full-time job. Oh, I love that sound of water, particularly on a scorching day. Yeah. These vines, beautiful, laden with fruit. This is the kitchen garden down here. Hell of a big kitchen, that's for sure. Planted twice a year apparently. Crops are rotated to stop all the nutrients being leached, so they manage it all in an environmentally conscious way. That is a serious kitchen garden. And there, right up close, all the begonias that made up those beautiful heart shapes that we saw from up on the roof there. Manicured, they must all have a little pair of tiny manicure scissors to keep the hedges and the gardens all trimmed up. Well, we fancied an allotment, but when you see something like this, you get a bit of allotment envy. It would be fairly hard to recreate that. You'd do all the gardening though, wouldn't you, Rosie?
No problem.
Do all the gardening if we want to create a little allotment like this?
Yeah, no problem at all.
Look at that, they've even brought beauty to cabbages, planting them exactly diagonally. Wow, it is just incredible. I just think there's every herb, there's a big area of medicinal herbs as well here. Everything imaginable that you might ever put in a kitchen garden. Oh yeah, got to try one of these. Oh my word, they are fantastic. Here you go, try that one. Stupendously good. Every corner you turn, there's another beautifully done area. And always near some shade as well. It's like Nikki's heading for a deck chair. Oh, you found a spot there, haven't you? Lovely cover from all the lime trees. And the scent all round here just is incredible. Fills your nostrils with a huge variety of smells. Absolutely lovely. What a lovely cool spot. Oh, look at those chili peppers there. Oh, yummy. Got all the different colour planned for the gardens. Probably the most impressive formal garden I think I've ever visited. I know Wisley and places like that are beautiful gardens. But in terms of formality and the effort that's gone into that must go into setting this up in this way, it is just extraordinary. There's some mighty fine looking fruit and veg in there, isn't there? This looks like what was probably a very grand old stable block. Wow. Now the gardeners area. Fair play to them, they deserve something as grand as this. I was just down wondering where all the swan feathers had come from, stood right on the edge here. Till I looked a little bit further around and there. Great swan roost. Wow, what a splendid view. We went just up that zigzag path up there, up into the gardens first of all, and then through the woods and round. Wow. And after you'd finished cutting the grass, it'd be time to do the hoovering, wouldn't it? And that'll be another 6 months gone, so that's a year taken up with the garden and the one run round with a hoover. And the Dyson rechargeable would never last, would it? Never last. And the keep there, the tower that we were up on the roof with, that's sort of one of the oldest bits that dates back to medieval, and then a lot of the other bits were added on in later centuries to create this extraordinary spectacle. Absolutely extraordinary. Well, that's it. That's that incredible castle done. Just back round to the entrance now. Needless to say, folks, if you're ever down this way, then do pop in to the Chateau Villandry for quite an experience. A feast of colour and a feast of experiences for the eyes. Absolutely stunning. Might be time to search for an ice cream now, to be fair. There we go, just outside the gate. That's all that area set aside for motorhomes there, and then stacks of free parking and picnic spaces and yet more veg. Definitely stick it on your list, guys. Pop in to the Chateau Villandry. I've just had a thought. Look, Peggy's right out there. Did you put any sun cream on Peggy when we left her?
Oh.
We forgot, didn't we? Oh my word. Look, she's out there in the open sun. No sun cream. That is... I don't know. Poor Peggy. She's going to be well and truly burnt. Yeah, she must have been sweltering. Definitely must have been... must have got a bit sunburnt, I think. Right, time to go and find a cafe, I think. Roadside.